Hey, what's going on YouTube? Gary here, gzduels. I'm trying to use Facebook a lot more, and if you haven't added me on Facebook, please go there and add me because I'm actually currently taking deck requests. I ran out of things that I really wanted to play, so I was just asking what you guys wanted to see, what you guys want deck profiles of, and one of my subscribers suggested that we play Evil Swarm, and one of my other subscribers suggested we play Six Samurai. Because the Six Samurai suggestion was first, I thought it would be only fair if I played Six Samurai first. And his suggestion on Six Samurai was a bit different than what I had previously played. His suggestion was you play Imperial Iron Wall to combat the meta, to have a better matchup against Prophecy and Dragons. And I thought, hey, that could work, because, other than blocking out Inishi, the Imperial Iron Wall doesn't really hinder you that much. Because you only have that one effect in your whole extra deck, in your whole main deck, that banishes cards from the graveyard. And by contrast, Imperial Iron Wall would actually hurt those top meta decks very much. Especially, sometimes Evil Swarms too, because Cursion has to banish Evil Swarm monsters in order to add back monsters, so you actually help them limit their advantage. So as you guys can see here, I don't really have that great of a hand. I have 2 Magnum Shields, and I only run 2 Magnum Shields, so drawing 2 of them is kind of rare. And Imperial Iron Wall, which probably doesn't hurt the Ninja deck, and but the way the deck is designed is, if you take a look at my graveyard, I played 2 Upstart Goblins and 1 Six Samurai United. So that's 4 new cards that I drew into, or actually 3 new cards, because 1 Upstart Goblin drew into another one. But if you think about it, that helps make the deck more consistent. It helps you draw into your combo pieces to go for Shien. It helps you draw into outs. Helps you draw into Magnum Shield. It helps you draw into anti-meta stuff like Imperial Iron Wall. And that's good, because even if you find yourself in a terrible opening hand like I did right there, you can play out of it if you're skilled enough, because the deck is designed so that you can search for your pieces, you can shrink your deck by a lot, and you can still compete even if you open bad. And my opponent is going to go for a push right here. He's going to compulse my Zenmace, which is already fine, because I have a Monster Reborn, go Reborn back an Elder, and then probably a Asceticism with the Elder to go for Shien. So that's no problem. And my opponent, he's going to go for Blade Armor Ninja, tries to attack twice, but unfortunately for him, I have the Phoenix Chain. Phoenix Chain is definitely good in this deck because Shien can negate monster effects. Sorry, can't negate monster effects, so you're going to need to play some Veilers, and I actually play 3 Phoenix Chains in order to protect that Shien from being destroyed by monster effects. And over here I drew into Gateway. Some of you will be thinking like, wow, you just drew broke. But not really. If you think about it, since I do shrink my deck a lot by drawing and by searching, the chances of me drawing out these broken cards like Gateway is actually higher than most average Six Samurai players. I play Asceticism, so you search out monsters from the deck. I play, Smoke Signal at 3, and, of course, the Rhoda, so you get to search for 4 monsters. So over here, drawing into Gateway isn't really a matter of luck. Of course, it's lucky. But at the same time, it's also calculated probability. So since he does have a ninja monster on the field, if I am going to special summon the Shien, its attack is going to get halved, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to use the Direwolf to get rid of his ninja monster, so that his requirement to activate the Rust Mist will be gone. And what I can do is, since I do have gates, I can abuse the effect of gates and use gates to search out all the pieces. Of course, I'm going to search out the Kagemusha. I'm going to normal summon the Kagemusha, adding 2 counters onto the gateway, and then I'm going to synchro summon for Shien, adding 2 more counters on the gateway. And what I have is I can remove the 4 counters, and I actually get Kizan again from the deck. So of course, 4 counters. I'm going to remove the 4 counters, like I said, and over here I did kind of misplay a bit, and I scrolled too much, and I actually picked up the Kizan from the graveyard, not the one from the deck. You should basically want to get the one from the deck, just because if you draw into you would rather at this point draw into something better like Veiler or a Fiendish Chain rather than drawing into Kizan. So definitely a bit of a misplay there, but it serves a purpose. I do have a Kizan, so I'm going to attack for damage. And some of you may be like complaining like, well, look at his life points, it's like 10,000, you just gave him 2,000 free life points. But I feel like it's worth it, since Shien is at like 5,000 something attack. Those 2,000 extra life points wouldn't be too much of a threat. So over here, my opponent is saying that I have Shien to protect everything. He's going to surrender. So I hope you guys enjoyed this duel. This is Gary gzduels signing out.